All right, guys, finally got my hands on the Seiko Astron. Quite a few people had asked for me to do a video on one of these, so big thanks to Exquisite Timepieces and Jon for sending these this watch over so we can do this video. So this is using the caliber 5x53. This is the SSH127, retail price $2,400. This is a limited edition, and this thing is titanium with a black coating on top of it. Sapphire crystal, all the goodies. So GPS signal, solar. This is a watch that you do not have to worry about. You can wear it every day or wear it once a month and it isn't going to matter. It's not going to judge you. It's not going to ask for an update. It's just going to work. So this is a 43 millimeter titanium case. The lug to lug, I can zoom in while we're talking about the size. The lug to lug, I measure basically from here to here. It is an integrated, bracelet to case, but it really wears like this lug design from here to here. So it's like 48.5 millimeter, thickness 12.5. Bracelet size from here is like 26, does taper down to 18. You have a simple fold over clasp, double pusher, no micro adjust. Here's a look at the case back. This is a limited edition of only 1,200. It is a GPS solar watch, 100 meter water depth rating. 7.2 millimeter crown. It is a non-screw down crown, and this thing is relatively intuitive, and it weighs in at 105 grams with all the links. So when I say relatively intuitive, meaning that I didn't read any instructions, I didn't watch a tutorial video, I just fiddled around with it, and I figured out how to adjust the daylight savings time. I figured out how to adjust the second time zone. And really, that's probably the only two things you're going to mess with. So we can cover that right now. Because you can see right here, the power reserve indicator is pointing out full meter. So that's really easy. But I think, or I suspect, most people that buy this want the simplicity of the watch. And it can do more, but the simplicity is what I think is highlighted on this thing, is just how clean and well done the watch is and how much you just can wear it and not worry about power reserves or, this is a perpetual calendar, and it also does the daylight savings time if you set that up, and you can track that second time zone. So for the first time zone, it's pretty easy. You pop the crown out one spot. You can see here, the second hand is now pointing towards NYC, which is the time zone I'm in. But if you're in Chicago, just back it down one, and you'll see that hour hand adjust. Boom, done. If you're in California, LAX time, boom, there you go. It's done. That's all you have to do. It's that simple, okay? So I'm going to put it back to NYC because that's how they send it to me. Now the second time zone, actually why I'm here, it's hard to see, but this hand over here in this sub-dial register, it's actually pointing towards DST, and then there's ST. So there's daylight savings time. So if you click this, it'll go to ST, and it'll go back an hour. But we are in daylight savings time, so you just put it there. That's it. And it's the same thing when you go to the second time zone. You pop it out one more spot. Second hand is pointing towards the time zone that you want it to be in, which I am tracking China. I don't know what BJS. I don't know if that's Beijing or whatever it is. But you can adjust that. You can see right there, it adjusts very quick in that the second time zone register. And then, of course, your date is right there. That's it. That's how I felt like it was intuitive. It wasn't very difficult for me to figure out, but the reality is the accuracy of it is already going to be spot on because of the GPS. And then, so once you set up your time zone, you're good to go. Now, you can bump it easily in that first position to change if you're traveling, and then you still track that second time zone. You can set that second time zone to whatever you want, your home time if you're traveling a lot, or if you want to track a buddy that's in Australia or something and you're in the States, then you could track that time zone. It'd be nice so you don't try to reach out to them while it's off hours for them. So let's pop this on my 7 1/4 inch wrist. I don't think I'd have to take out very much, but the They have a bunch of different colorways, and lately I've been gravitating towards black watches for some reason. I think they just kind of look cool, and this one definitely fits that category with that little pop of color and those inner two chapters. It's almost like a rose gold or bronzy color. Just really helps pop the dial out. Just a great looking watch. Again, big thanks to Jon at Exquisite. Link in the description, as well as his contact information. Tell him I sent you. If you're looking for a Seiko Astron or any of the brands that they're authorized dealer for, there's like over 60 of them at this point, plus a massive pre-owned collection. So there it is, plenty of lume. It's still Seiko, guys, don't forget that. Kind of a cool bluish color to the lume as well. I'll see you on the next vid.